Hey Pisces, how you doing? Welcome to Soulvine. This is Jamie. We are checking in for your energies, friends. Did I say sun, moon, or rising already? And you may be a cross watcher. Whatever comes in today, it could also be vice versa energy, but this is a timeless read, and we want to get some answers, some support, some guidance, some signs that can help you gain some clarity, whatever that may be. All right. So let's connect on in. There will be an extended. The details will be below. I don't know about you guys, but I've been finding it really interesting the last couple of days sleeping. Let me know in the comments if you've been just noticing any energy, like change in your, change in your energy, change in your sleep. It maybe even thought and patterns. All right. You know what I need? Water. I don't know what I did with my water. Okay. So we've got disconnect. My words. I notice my words lately have been a bit weird. Discontent and boredom. Destiny. We've got accelerated motion and heart chakra. I feel like these were the other way around when they came out. So these are the main energies showing up right now. Wow. This is pretty cool, Pisces. Obviously, we don't want to start off discontent or bored. But in saying that, this is kind of like the Four of Cups energy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where your headspace is at with this, or potentially someone that you're dealing with. Because if you just notice, it's like they got their back against the world, like what's going on outside, the beauty outside. So there just seems to be like internally some draining energy, or some energy that's just feeling a bit blah, is kind of what I'm getting here. Then we've got the destiny energy, and with the heart chakra, I feel like there's something here is changing. Destiny, that's like the wheel energy, number 10. Yeah, there's something really powerful here that I feel is opening up around your heart space, Pisces. I mean, the heart chakra came in upright. So to me, it means that there must be something that you're working on internally around your heart space, around opening up to start perhaps receiving in, because you might be wonderful at giving, but maybe receiving in isn't, a strong point. That can be for a lot of us. So, but I know usually Pisces are quite giving, sometimes to a point, maybe pleasing a little too much. But I think we all have our ways that we have learned to survive, to receive acceptance, and sometimes just that we feel good doing it until we don't, where we notice it's starting to drain us. But what I'm getting here is that if there has been something that has been draining you with this discontentment and boredom, I can see something is shifting, something is changing. I feel like it's interesting. I feel like a door's opening here that is really going to connect into your heart space around something. So I don't know if this is a situation in general, a person that's showing up that you're connecting into. Obviously, we're going to dive in a bit deeper. And then with the accelerated motion, this is like moving forward. This is the Eight of Wands energy showing up. So I like we've kind of got, if there's communication coming in, if there's some connection or someone coming towards you or you moving towards something, it's, again, I get a very strong connection between these two energies. And the reason I get that strong connection is because what I'm seeing happen is that there might be some wish, desire, dream, or goal. And yeah, I'm just getting some sense here that something is brewing, something is percolating, something is happening here where this kind of now takes hold. The door or the gateway has opened and things are starting to flow in. Like we do have a bit of a bumpy ride the next couple of days, but I feel once this weekend kind of wraps up, you might be in a little bit more. You've shaken off whatever you needed to shaken off energetically. or anything that comes up. It's also a good time not to get involved in too many conversations that aren't ideal at the time. Like if you need to have an important conversation, don't do it at the end of this week. Maybe maybe wait till early next week. Okay, just FYI. And yeah, pretty funny. So that's just to support you, friend, because with Uranus in the mix here. We've got Venus and Mercury. We've got so many things going on right now around Pisces and what's squaring with the new moon and Mars, and it's just there's a lot happening. And maybe that's why too. I'm feeling the energy, and I'm getting like peaks of energy at night, and then I'm struggling to sleep. But I don't even know what it is that's causing struggle to sleep, if that makes sense. It's just like I might sleep and I'm awake, and then I'm like, oh, maybe I'll research this, maybe I'll look up this. It's just, I don't know, bizarre, because I don't normally operate that way. And just to let you know, guys, that I am, and I have, and I need to get it to you guys, opening my official members portal. So we still have a free access, but the actual new establishment of where we'll be means we get to connect, and I get to host things live in that space. So that is coming and opening up. If you're already on part of the membership, you will get first access to that. So there's 300 and something of you that an email will be coming out shortly. If you would like to get access to that, there is a free edition that you can be a part of. And then we have and are releasing Alchemy of Love, which is an experience that will have 6 live classes to really help support your journey when it comes to heartbreaks and hang-ups, but being able to release certain things that we have been experiencing, where we might be feeling stuck, where we may be feeling held back, or where we're just hurting, and kind of working to release that and get really clear and really loving about what our future is, what our future looks like. So kind of working in that regard. So this is about you and your future, and just having a love for it, So if that's something that you're interested, like I said, just jump on, sign up in the first link below after the extended, if you're not going to connect into the extended. All right, so connecting in, we have got 10 of emotions. They did show up in reverse, but guys, with the deck, I just pop them in, and as you know, I don't read reversals directly, but I pay attention when they're kind of standing out. So I feel here it's interesting that the discontent and boredom with this 10 of emotions. So I don't know if there's been something a little bit I'm going to say disrupted or let down or disappointed when it came to or comes to something regarding your happy place, or where you've been in a connection in family, or around family, or your own family that you've built. Because with also the Four of Inspiration, we've got the Priestess and Muse of Materials. What I'm seeing here is that, it seems to be what's important here could be a significant connection that you've had, or something that you're seeking. And maybe right now it's, things haven't worked out the way that you've wanted to. Things haven't, just gone to what you thought or where you thought your life would be right now. And I don't know if there's some reflection on that, feeling a bit, again, I'm getting a little bit withdrawn, but also like you're just looking at something else without looking at what's actually there. So just, you might be kind of pondering on just some past experiences and things like that is what I'm feeling. But what I love here is there's a lot of sunshine showing up, just the glow of these cards, right? And interesting, if we look at these colors in a different deck, it kind of matches up here. So whatever this importance is for you that relates to your 10 of emotions and 4 of inspiration, which seems to be around, a happy place, a happy family, feeling content, feeling connected emotionally and spiritually where you're going, and knowing you're on the right path. This is what I feel is a turn of events or a gateway, a portal is opening here for you, Pisces. And I feel next week is going to be a very different view that you may have of the world and the potential of something and the possibility, especially if you're on a bit of a dip at the moment. But what I'm sensing here too is that I feel you're calling something in addition to calling something in, there's also this part of you that you might be working on something, manifesting something, but you're keeping it to yourself right now, because I think there's a part of you that wants to see how something unfolds or how something turns out. But it's around, I don't know if it's something to do with what you feel called to do, because this could be about what you feel called to do with this destiny and heart chakra. You know, this is something that has depth and meaning to you that you give to this world. But in addition to that, this could be where you're fated to be with someone or in a situation. Because interestingly, too, the reason, you know, maybe your career is coming up as well with this Muse of Materials is showing also, you know, taking charge in and leading where you're going and building upon that. So the Muse of Materials could be a potential connection here. Maybe you're calling in an earth energy. But it's something that's very grounded, but very robust, you know, very strong, very grounded, knows how to take care of stuff, but usually is bossing it up. And a lot is around a sense of security and stability in life. So I really like that here, Pisces, that's coming on in. What else do we need to know here? We've got Eight of Inspiration again, confirming that there's something moving forward here. So again, I don't know if this is career related, relationship related, but we can kind of see both potentially being here. Maybe it is both for you. Maybe it's just one area of your life that you're really connected to right now. But I feel this is like the door to this next chapter and next path that you get to choose what that is and what that looks like in alignment for you. Because I just feel you feel a bit bummed about something right now. Yeah. Like there's a little bit of drain in motivation. So, but again, it's turning around. With this Eight of Inspiration and then the Seven of Voices, there seems to be something here around some form of strategy or path. If this is a Muse of Materials coming towards you, or someone, yeah, I just feel like someone may be coming towards you. For some of you, I feel you may... It's like you've got some inkling about something as well, or this could be a past energy that you were like, hey, was this going to come in? Because whatever's happening here, there's a couple of things. This could also be that you're not sure of someone's intentions with this Eight of Inspiration and Seven of Voices. But at the same time, this could be about going after something that you get some news or some validation on, or just things start moving forward. But now you've got to look at the strategy, the path, the direction that you feel aligned to. Because I feel there's some part of you that doesn't want to make a mistake, but also that if your intuition is asking you to pay attention to something, Pisces, I think it's important you pay attention, because when you don't, that's when you always, you know, hindsight is like, damn, why didn't I listen to my intuition on that, you know? But this is really positive energy. There might be something about the detail that you need to look at with this Seven of Voices, but this also could be your alter ego that you need to really step into to get something done, you know? But we're going to dive in a little bit deeper and clarify what all this is. What do we need to know, Spirit, about this Ten of Emotions energy? What? Okay. And I just want to say thank you to those of you that, you know, send emails and connect on in and have donated and all that jazz. Yeah, just sending you a thanks, because you take your time out and it's very appreciated. I mean, I think you do know that because I do respond. But yeah, just wanted to give that shout out. So 10 of Emotions and the 4 of Inspiration showing up here. We've got the 3 of Inspiration, the 3 of Emotions, and the 3 of Materials. What? Sorry, this is kind of blowing me out of the water right now. How did all threes just pop out of this deck? That's wild to me. So 333. I don't know if that resonates for anyone. And happy birthday if you've got a birthday today. Pisces. Love you. Sending hugs. This is awesome. You know why this is awesome? Because I feel this is part of the building phase, okay? And I feel right now you just may not be motivated, but it's right here. Three of inspiration is like, it's here, as in the idea. The idea is here, or the what you needed to put together in terms of the strategy or plan is here. This part is the doorway to moving this forward. In addition to that, moving forward, it could be that you need to come together with people to work on something, and everyone kind of plays their part. You know what I mean? In addition to, you might be finding that the the part of the discontentment or boredom is if you're potentially trying to do it alone, Pisces, you may just need support. And it could be support from people that are, you know, that have your back or give you that kind of tap on the back to let you know like you're on the right path, you're doing the right thing. Like just someone either who knows you really well or who has been where you've been and can just give you a little bit of insight, because I feel like you're just standing here right now going, okay, I can do this. This matters to me. I've kind of been planning it out for some time. I know about it. I actually really enjoy it. So I don't know, for some of you, again, I just feel like someone's feeling a bit down or bummed out about something maybe that didn't work, or just energetically drained. And we sometimes get into that little funk. But what I feel is happening, if that's where you've once been because you were trying to get over something or deal with a situation, I feel like Spirit's asking you here that sometimes to get to this 10 of emotions is that, yeah, you've got to be willing to see when the doors are open to be able to push through that. In addition to, I find success comes in community when you're in the right community. And having people that bring different, whether it's skill sets, energy, whatever is needed to make something work here. So I feel like this is really about the right people in place here, Pisces, to support the journey that you're going or want to go on. And it's not alone. You're not meant to be doing this alone, is what I really feel this is saying here. I mean, for some of you, if there is a third party energy showing up, this could be, and where you're kind of feeling a bit down and out in terms of a situation. And third party, meaning that there's a lot of different things going on, or a personal situation you are connected to is putting energy, or some situation, putting things in a lot of different pies, or that sounded weird then, but you get what I mean. I think you get what I mean here. This could be part of the discontentment and boredom, is like maybe you're trying to get results from all these things to feel satisfied, but that's also missing. This also could be that the people that you were hoping were going to be on this journey potentially aren't. But I don't know. I feel like there's a door opening for something good here that you get to connect with, that's going to be more supportive, because it's connected to this 10 of emotions. And I'm just seeing positive energy here with this 4 of inspiration and now the Emperor energy. That's kind of confirmation that, whatever this direction that you're feeling led to go, or this desire that you have of something that you want for your life. With this Emperor energy, this is kind of like taking control, showing up. This could also be related to your own divine counterpart here, Pisces, that you're wanting to call in. And if destiny is here, the wheel is here and approaching, it's kind of insight that, hey, it's like I'm seeing a wheel turn, but it's a thick wheel that when you turn it, it like connects to the next gateway, is what I'm seeing here. Okay. And it's like a wooden wheel that I'm seeing, and it's like being turned and it slots in. And it's like you can get off here and go through this tunnel to this next place, whatever that is for you. It's like another chapter, another story. Like it's not the end of the story. There's something here about that. And I feel like this is about you taking charge and moving forward in that direction, and having a sense of like leading the way, because there is something that you're really wanting, but there's also a path that I feel you're being called upon right now. And I don't know who you're meeting there. I don't know who you're doing this with, but I just know that you're meant to be there, and it just feels very certain that you're meant to be there, or meant to go on this journey and experience. With the Priestess energy, I think you know this, but I feel perhaps the reason you're doing it on your own is because you're keeping it to yourself. You haven't potentially opened up about this, or what you're doing, or what you're exploring right now. So that could be part of it. You're just keeping it tight to your chest. And, you know, whatever this direction that you're feeling led to go, or want to go on, this journey that you're going on, and it's connected to this 10 of emotions. And I feel like there's a door opening for something good here that you get to connect with, that's going to be more supportive, because it's not alone. You're not meant to be doing this alone, is what I really feel this is saying here. I mean, for some of you, if there is a third party energy showing up, this could be like, Yeah, I don't know if there's a part of you that just doesn't want to get played or feel like, you know, I don't know if there's some judge point here that you're looking at, like, oh, if you tell anyone, they're going to think you're changing this and you're changing that, like you can't stick to something. I don't know. There's something here a little bit on, I feel, self judgment that might be coming up here for you. But at the same time, this night of inspiration, I'm just like, it's confusing energy for me, that's coming on in. And that's what this could be. It's like you're making progress, you're taking charge in an area of your life, something that you had been anticipating. Um, it's like it shows up here. And I think you're trying to understand why is this showing up now? You know, but is this like a good energy that's supportive, or is this an energy that's making you question things? So this could be energy you're embodying, a little bit of not sure which direction or not sure where you want to commit with something or a situation. But I'm also seeing the determination here. So again, this energy feels a bit not flirty. What's the word? Because it's not flirty at all, what I'm getting. It's more so like neither here or there. And yeah, we'll come back to that because I'm just finding a very interesting energy. Sure, the inconsistency, but it's more so like I feel a bit of fire in it, but at the same time, you're not vibing with it, whatever this is, or the energy coming through is not vibing with it. It's kind of more like a distraction. As we get through this heart chakra and 10 of inspiration and muse of material, that again, this situation could be an exciting one, but intuitively, there's something that you seem to be connecting to. Um, but I feel like there's something to be explored here. But with whatever this is being explored, I think there could be some question of the stability here of this energy or whatever's coming next for you. But I don't know, it's like it captures you in some way. I really do feel this energy captures you in some way, but it's like intuitively something might be going off a little bit and maybe you can't put your finger on it, okay? But with this ten of inspiration, it's also showing me like just there's something you're carrying here, Pisces. Something you're carrying here that I don't think that you want, but it's like you're making a choice to move forward anyway. Because we've got accelerated motion twice, and then with the 8 of inspiration, and now we've got the 7 of materials. What do we need to know about the 7 of voices? I'm like, if we get another 7, that's going to just be wild. Okay, Queen of materials. Okay. So weird. I don't know why. I thought she was on the board. Okay. Oh no, King Muse of materials. Okay, so we've got a connection here, with the Muse of materials and the Queen of materials. So there seems to be something that you're investing in and choosing to invest in here. Again, there's something about the strategy that is just flagging here, um, or someone's intention. But whatever this is with this Queen of materials, it's also showing me where you're stepping into. So you might be finding that you end up partnering with someone, because even though you might be partnering with someone, here, Pisces, I don't know in what capacity, if this is career related or if this is like getting to know someone and you're choosing to move forward. I don't understand the strategy piece. I really want to uncover that. The strategy or the intention here. Because what I feel is happening, if there is a connection coming on in here, something feels also very right, but something feels a little bit I don't know. It's worrying you. So I don't know exactly what this is, but when I see the 10 of emotions, the 4 of inspiration with the emperor, this is showing that wherever you're going, whatever you want, whatever you're desiring, there's things moving, coming in motion, especially with this destiny energy. Um, I don't know. Maybe there's a question of your commitment to something with this Knight of Inspiration. Maybe there's something that's holding you back or that's not allowing you to show up in a consistent way. And maybe there could be some fear of past experiences that are showing up here with the 7 of voices. Um, that kind of swings in from time to time, because I can see there's something about the stability of something burdening you here that is around your heart space, in something that has once been invested in. So I'm just not too sure what all this is about. Let me get one more for this 7 of voices energy. Yeah, so there's something about love or new love or something of that nature here, Pisces, that wants to come in or wants to open up or someone wants to communicate. It could be a burden if it was a past energy, like I mentioned here, because for some of you, I feel like there was something called in. I don't know if there was a turn of events or some change that happened, or someone's kind of like out of nowhere kind of coming in, and it's just that's what could be the confusing part. But at the same time, I'm seeing a different connection as well. And again, I don't know if this is career related, a position that you're taking or someone that you're partnering with in love or in business. But whatever this is, there is, it seems to be some blessing here, but I can also see some concern of someone's intent around this. But it's definitely, I mean, to get 2 of the same cards here of movement forward or communication forward, it's talking about movement and acceleration of movement and acceleration towards a situation. So we're going to dive into the extended. I'm just going to get you a Moonology card if you are leaving us here. I thought it said community is key. I was like, see, Pisces. So we've got communication is key. And that could be pretty right. Like I said, there's definitely communication that wants to be had. There seems to be something around love or around something that has your heart space opening or wanting to explore this. But it's interesting too, the destiny card. I was going to say destination. So there's definitely something here about that. So let's uncover more what this story is unfolding here for you, Pisces. If this is related to love, where this is going to take you, how this person's feeling. Maybe, like I said, there's 2 different energies here. But it could be a divine counterpart as well. But the only way we're going to know is by unfolding more. So if you're joining us there, I look forward to seeing you. And guys, like I said, if you want to get connected to our membership, it is an amazing portal where we'll, do some fun stuff, events that support your spiritual journey. And if you want to be part of the VIP crew, you can do that too, where you get we get to connect more, much more of a time, and you get to go on an actual journey and show up week after week to really, you show up when you want to at the end of the day, but more so, supporting your soul growth, releasing things that may be feeling a little bit stuck and just getting clarity and confidence and feeling empowered wherever you're going next. So I'm here for you, and I look forward to speaking soon. Bye now.